Hello, my lovelies. It is time for my January 2026 wrap up. So stay tuned. So this is going to be a relatively short video because I only read 3 books, just 3, in the entire month of January, which is crazy because I was traveling and I'm surprised that I didn't end up reading significantly more. But the first book that I read was Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal by Megan Quinn. This is the sequel to How My Neighbor Stole Christmas, and I absolutely love this series. So in the first book, we followed Cole and Story, and in the second book, which I enjoyed, I may not have enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed the first book. I still want to give Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal 4.5 stars. But How My Neighbor Stole Christmas was a 5-star read for me and one of my top books for the year. If you haven't seen my top video, I'll link that up here. But in Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal, we follow Max and Betty. Now, Max was Cole's best friend in the first book, and this is a few years down the line. They live in a town called Kringle, which pretty much does Christmas year-round. Max and his family own a Christmas tree farm, and Betty is a newcomer, and she is brought here by her uncle, who's lived there for a long time, and her uncle has definitely a grudge against Max. Whereas pretty much everybody in the town loves Max, her uncle is not a fan. And he has owned quietly the property behind Max's family's property. And he's kind of kept it hush-hush and secret all this time. And now he wants to build a competing business, which in Kringle, that's not allowed. However, this property is just outside the city limits, so they can do what they want. And Betty has been brought in to kind of lead this whole thing. And so there's definitely a lot of tension. There's some miscommunication. There's arrests. But still, it is a super cute story with definitely some steamy scenes as well. And I really enjoyed this. I highly recommend this series. I read Live Your Best Lie by Jessie Weaver. This was my book buddy of the month, selected this for my required read for the month. And this is a little bit of a murder mystery type thing. It is YA. Summer Cartwright is this social media influencer, and she has this party, and at the party, let me back up. At this party, there's this post that comes out on her account. Like, she has kind of disappeared from the party a bit, and this party is being like broadcasted live on her Instagram. It's this big Halloween party, and a post comes up on her account, kind of like a murder mystery type thing where you got to figure out, who did what. And so everybody's thinking, okay, this is some kind of game until Summer's body is discovered, and written all over her face in red is #toxic. And at this point, it's a whodunit, and all of her closest people, her best friend, her now recently ex-boyfriend, they're all kind of under the microscope and also trying to figure out who did it and keep the police off their backs and, throw suspicion elsewhere. And it was fine. I think I'm going to give it a 3.5. I did enjoy it. I don't think this is one I will be purchasing because I did purchase an audiobook of it, but I don't think I need a physical copy of it. and I don't think I'm going to continue the series. The final book that I read for January was Destination Weddings and Other Disasters by M.C. Vonnen. And this was kind of a cute rom-com. We have Julia Stone and Carson. Now, back in high school and I think into college even, or maybe it was just high school. Back into high school, Julia was severely bullied because of Carson and his friends. And now Julia has moved on with her life. She's moved across the country. She is from LA, or was living in LA, but she's now living in New York, and she's come back home because her mother is engaged. And lo and behold, she is engaged to Carson's father. And they are tasked with planning and executing a very, very last minute destination wedding in Belize, where Julia has grown up. And there's definitely a hate to love romance that goes on here. This is super cute. I enjoyed it a lot. I think, what should I give this? I think I would give this one 4 stars. This is one I could see reading again. I enjoyed all of the discussion of the places in Belize. I've been to Belize multiple times, and now I can maybe see it in a different light, and possibly try to find some of these locations in the future. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was cute. And that's everything that I read in January. Not a lot. Hopefully I can read significantly more in February. We shall see. But it's starting out good because I'm doing my 24 and 48 with my coffee patrons this month. So hopefully I'll get quite a bit of reading in. If you're interested in becoming one of my coffee patrons, I will link that up above. We have a lot of fun together. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye!